Needed some water. Sorry about that.
She put her weapon down. This is one garbage. Do whatever you want, you idiots.
What?
This place. What's happened to me? You. I've had enough of this shit. I'm not dealing with it anymore. Huh? You're giving control of my body back to me? You're the one who likes playing house.
The darkness returns, and she briskly turns it back to me. Silence fills the area for a moment, then I suddenly realize something. She was a persona a moment ago. It showed that she took the act the same as when she was a true shadow. But I can tell she was. I mean, I was fighting with control power persona just now. It may sound the same, but it's different. That wasn't a shadow running berserk. Because I accepted myself, was able to tell a persona. Maybe the same could be said about.
Actually, you did that to help me. Thank you. So, just take over from me already. Oh,
Get me mutter something. I can hear what she says. I can tell she was. I can tell what it was she wanted to say. Yeah, don't worry, you're me and I'm you. You do remember what I feel, huh? She's always sleeping inside me, even though she had forcefully taken my body. I feel kind of relieved.
Labras!
Labras! Labras, are you alright?
I sense myself return to the real world. The familiar voices are guiding me back. My vision slowly brightens.
Everyone.
She's back to herself?
I remember the other half saved me, and everyone's brought me back with myself. And with that, I look forward towards the young man before me. Unmistakable reaction to plume of dust coming from reaching him. The plume of dust convince an intense measure to me. Now that taking back reunited with the other me hidden in the darkness of my mind, I know the certain what is convincing.
You're actually lonely deep down, aren't you? You don't like being alone.
Labras? Now what? Are you even more broken now? You think I'm lonely? If you're that mixed up, maybe destroying you would be doing you a favor.
I was like you once. You just haven't realized what's in your heart. It's because no one ever accepted you for who you are.
Pa, Labras, what are you saying? That guy...
I know, but I understand his feelings too. He was raised by the Akutsuki guy, but when Akutsuki died, he was just thrown out into the world. You can't bear to live in this world, so you want to tear it down around you. But isn't that just something you're telling yourself? Even I found a home with Mitsuru-san and them. If you just opened up your heart, you could live in this world. You could...
Shut up. Shut up, shut up, shut up! What the hell are you yapping about, you stupid puppet?
His fit of anger cuts off suddenly. He felt unnaturally silent. Did he faint? We look around each other in confusion. When he drops his head, slowly rises, his crimson eyes staring fixed at us.
What is this? My legs!
I can't... Not this power again! Damn it! This can't be...
This power...
I can't move. It's not just me this time. Everyone seems to be held in place due to some power. The young man slowly comes to look over all of us. His eyes are cross-shaped, scar between them glows red like it's silently burning flame. Hold on, like did they plant the plume of dust in his brain? Is that what the scar is for?
Stop putting business ideas in his head. Do you intend to destroy him? You are... Allow me to reintroduce myself. I am Minazuki. Sho Minazuki. I am the one who will grant this world his wish. What happened to this guy? He seems completely different now.
Wait, I sense the plume of dusk. Who are you?
I have no need to explain. This boy yearned for, and I awakened within him.
A moment ago, the young man who had increasingly agitated, shouted like a child, having a temper tantrum. All of a sudden, he's calm and speaking on which will measure tone.
Whatever you're doing to us, is this another of your powers?
Oh, don't get me wrong. This power doesn't belong to me. I'm only borrowing.
Borrowing?
So this isn't your power. So like, is Minazuki only power like he can use a persona? Sho can't. Okay.
The place is shaking. This isn't good.
The building's creaking.
It's about time everything was ready. This is all thanks to you, so thank you. I've gathered enough persona fragments.
What was all this fighting for? What are you going to do?
Listen, I borrowed power to envelop this town and live and make you fight against your fates. It was all to carve off of your personas.
Huh? Carving our personas?
That's right. Our bait truly came in handy. All that's left is to awaken that thing.
So it's like we thought. This town feels like it's in the dark hour. And there's a tower similar to Tartarus. You're going to try to awaken death. Just like Ikutsuki.
Not precisely. What I'm trying to awaken is not the same thing you fought against. I will grant this boy his wish and create his world.
This boy, his words speaks is talking about someone else. The way he speaks and stares is completely different from how he's been only a moment ago. As if he's now a completely different person. Wait, a different person? Could it be?
Damn it. If only I could move.
I'll be going now.
Wait, is Adachi not in this story? Yeah, I just realized I have not seen Adachi yet.
You are free to come after me, but your missing friends are in danger. It would be wiser to go and rescue them.
Like, who's missing? Is it only Rize and Nado and Kanji, right? Young man who calls him Minazuki leaps away from Inhuman's ability. Okay, hold on. The young man leaps away in human agility, landing in front of a giant door. After glaring back at us, he turns away, calmly leaves the room. At that moment, the mysterious power to keep us frozen stops, and we finally regain control over our bodies.
Wait!
I called a frustrated attempt to pursue him before another presence showed up on my radar. Is that what my friend is?
Yukiko? No, that's a fake Yukiko-san.
Hey, yeah, it's not just her. What if Rise and Naoto been up to? Minazuki just
Oh,
said
yeah.
they're in danger.
Yukiko's not here either. When the fake raises arm, the usual red pillar descends on from barrier around us. Now we'll be able to pursue Minazuki now. Also said our friends are in danger. Mysterious is still on the cross, and Yukun and friends are wounded. We have no idea what kind of problem Naoto and others who aren't here are facing right now either. In any case, we have to hurry up after Sho-kun as quickly as possible, rescue the others, and put this case to rest. I pull my axe from the bag and turn around to reaction to Koromaru's bark. I find a place for myself among the Shadow Operatives. They're my comrades, and they feel the same way I do for them. They're lined up beside me. That's right, I'm not alone anymore. Lapras, Junpei, give me Akihiko. I haven't played as Akihiko in a while. We don't even get given the father of the second glance as we rush to where Masuru is hanging from end of the cross. This daddy long gives us some trouble. We finally manage to get Masuru shut down from the atmosphere and Malice becomes more cheerful. But Masuru was quite disabled. She quickly regained consciousness.
Labras. Everyone.
Masuru-san looks relieved for a moment. She sees our faces, but she have a quick reach of understanding. She represses and quickly turns meek as she apologizes to us.
Sorry. My judgment was flawed. I'm responsible for all of this.
Geez, there you go again with that stuff. Still, I'm really glad you're okay.
Thank you. It's all thanks.
Oh, Fuka's safe too. She's headed this way from somewhere else right now, though.
I see you managed to find Yukari-san, Junpei-san.
Hey, Ken? Man, you've grown. I mean, of course I did. It's all going according to plan.
But I heard that you fell asleep on your train and ended up here by accident.
You never change, do you?
It seems that the earlier stuff, like Yukari, haven't seen Masuru and Hakihiko for a while, though their sentimental connection as they greet each other. The sad look on Masuru's face slowly begin to melt away. I was worried about Yuku and his friends after they were hurt, but they seem to be recovering as well. I'm so glad Yuku and the others approached me.
Labras! I'm so glad you came. I thought we were done for.
I thought you turned into your shadow for a moment back there. What was that all about?
I don't know, but I guess my shadow's been within me all this time, watching everything I've seen. And I think she's changing too, even if only little by little. And it was all of you who brought me back.
You really did help us. Thank you.
Oh, Teddy's here. So conversing with everyone in Inaba. I hear some distant footsteps. I look towards them and I see two shapes running from behind the fog. It's Fuka and Teddy. It's been reassuring for Fuka to have Fuka with us, and she's great as supporting us in the intel front. I bet Teddy will help us too, saying things like how he's my knight. I can't help but smile and hear the voice calling to me.
John! Thank goodness! I was so worried about you!
Labras, you came to save us, right? Thank you. Whoa, it really is a talking costume. You're not General Teddy, right?
God, of course I'm not! Look at my fur! It's completely different! It's 100% genuine teddy fur!
Koromaru-san says that his is 100% genuine dog fur.
Yeah, I mean, it's a dog. Hey, what kind of fur is your coat made of, Mitsuru-san?
This? Kikuno bought this coat, so... No, let us save the discussion of fur for later.
Like, is it White Tiger or something? I don't know. Walks towards Ikuka and his friends. Seeing the leader of Shadow Operatives and the investigation team together like this makes me proud. These two people saved me and gave me a place to belong. I want to fight for these people, and they'll help me get together. Having friends and cameras is truly wonderful. That's what I think.
Thank you. It seems we're once again indebted to you.
No, I have to apologize for breaking my promise to you. Your people have helped us out too.
That's fine. You helped me remember something important.
We did?
That's right. Trying to keep danger and death at a distance only results in putting life at a remove as well. I knew this when I established the Shadow Operatives, but it seems that I became too focused on thinking only about the present.
Mitsuru-san.
Allow me to ask for your help now, Namikawa. I'd like you and your friends to cooperate with us. We need your assistance to solve this case.
Do I really need to answer that? Of course we'll protect Inaba.
Ikun looks straight into Masuru's eyes as he answers. Seeing his sincere resolve, Masuru nods cheerfully. Yukun's friends are smiling too, as if they're agreeing to gladly take on anything that comes their way.
By the way, why don't we all compare what we know about the situation?
Oh, you're on the ball, Ken. I was just about to suggest that myself. Yep.
Yeah, right. You're just trying to claim his idea. Seriously, how lame do you have to be to try and steal credit from someone so much younger?
We should discuss what we experienced up till this point. Once we have a grasp on that, the topic of conversation obviously straight to Sho Minazuki.
Who in the world is that Sho kid? Didn't he say something about Akutsuki being his dad?
That young man stated that he was mastermind behind the recent events in Inaba. Said he's Shinji is Kazuki's son. But the files given by Kikuno-san clearly says that Kazuki had no family.
Presumably he had a life before he was the chairman of Gekkoukan High. Couldn't he have had a child during that time?
No, Ikutsuki had no family, let alone a child. The only things on his mind were his experiments and the fall.
Yeesh, so he was a mad scientist? Oh, don't tell me he was doing human experiments too.
Yes, he gathered orphans from different areas and performed inhumane research on them to try to artificially induce their personas.
Oh, seriously? That's messed up.
Even after Ergo research was disbanded, it seems Ikutsuki stole the research data and continued performing such experiments personally. One of those test subjects was named Sho Minazuki. The records state that he was the youngest of the test subjects.
An orphan, huh? Did Akutsuki adopt him?
No, Sho Minazuki was nothing more than a favorite subject to Ikutsuki.
Test subject? But he's a person. How can he do such a horrible thing?
The Kirijo group of the time is an evil place, suffused with his arrogance. It isn't hard to imagine how he was treated with Ikutsuki in charge. Minazuki was raised in a solitary environment, never interacting with anyone. I suspect his experiences from that time greatly affected the development of Minazuki's current personality.
So that's why he said Akutsuki was his dad. He told bad jokes like Akutsuki too. Hey, that reminds me. In the middle there, he suddenly seemed like a different person. What was that all about?
We all noticed that sudden how his personality just switched. Red-haired boy could have split personality, but the present I felt wasn't bothering me a bit.
Son, when he reintroduced himself as Minazuki, I sensed some kind of resonation with my plume of dusk. What could that mean?
There is no information on that. The same goes for the power he had when his eyes turned red. Perhaps they are a result of Ikutsuki's experimentation. The entirety of the report has not been deciphered, but Ikutsuki's data does mention Minazuki's name and the plume of dusk. Kikuno's decoding it now.
Oh, I have it too. Kikuno-san entrusted me with it because it was an emergency.
Oh, that's fine. Either way, I was intending to share it with all of you once the report had been completely deciphered.
Shoji Hasuki, the man who performed a countless number of inhuman experiments in the form of echo research, who used them as series on the others, even while serving the chairman's Gekkoukan High School, a scheme to destroy the world. I can easily imagine how many victims his experiments may have created. I myself am a result of a similar process after all. So Ken-kun is another one of his victims.
Hey, when he got all cold and called himself Minazuki, he said that he wasn't after revenge for Ikutsuki, right?
Correct. Based on what he said, it seems this Minazuki set this situation in motion to grant the hot-headed boy his wish for immense solitude.
And then he was talking about persona fragments.
That's right. He said that he covered the town in this red fog and was carving our personas by making us fight in it. The sense of fatigue we felt when we were on those crosses is most likely part of that same plan. Looks like we completely fell for it.
But he said that he'd gathered enough fragments of our personas, didn't he? Then...
Yes, he's most likely completed that step of the plan. What was that part about awakening something? I mean, I can guess that it's going to be pretty dangerous, but what's he trying to call down?
I know nothing about that, but if it's similar to what we encountered at Tartarus, it's nothing welcome.
Persona fragments, huh? What in the world is he planning on using them for?
It's all part of it. Once we felt silent, full of intense uncertainty, top of that, the second personality gives us an word of caution as he leaves. We need to make sure that everybody's safe as quickly as possible.
That reminds me. Yukiko and the others.
That's right! That Minazuki guy said that Yuki-chan and the people with her are in danger!
Naoto-san and Kanji-san said that they were going to Junes. According to Junpei-san, supposedly Yukiko-san and Rise-san were at the same location.
Huh? Oh, right. But those two said they were going to go look for Kanji and the others, so I don't think they're still there. They could miss each other.
Yes, I'm concerned about them as well. Let's split into two teams. One heads to the top of the tower while the other searches for Narukami's friends. Yamagishi, perform a search and try to locate them as best you can.
Understood. I don't know how well it'll go, but I'll try searching for everyone.
We're counting on you.
Persona.
Fuka closes her eyes, consciously summoning her persona to search the surrounding area. Then again, Red Fox seems to be able to block searchability for a little bit, make a Teddy sneeze when you try to use his key notes. There's no knowing how this will go. I need some water. I'll be right back.